There's something brutally honest about a pistol that disappears under a t-shirt but shows up like a brick to the teeth when things get loud. No frills, no fluff, just pure, compact firepower that answers the call when your day takes a hard left. They're built for one job: keep you breathing when someone else decides you shouldn't be. Slim enough to carry all day, stout enough to stop real threats. This is the sweet spot where concealability meets chaos. Today, we're cracking open the vault and running through 15 of the smallest 9mm pistols that bring serious heat without printing through your hoodie. We're talking deep concealment, real-world reliability, and stopping power that hits way above their size class. Every gun on this list has been pressure-tested in real hands, under real conditions. These are the ones I'd trust when the sun's going down and I've got miles to walk. If you want compact guns with savage intent, welcome to the list you've been waiting for. Let's get into it. There's something special about a pistol that feels like it came from a high-end cigar lounge, but performs like it belongs in a trench coat. The Kimber Micro 9 brings that 1911 charm into the micro-compact world and does it with a certain swagger. The Micro 9 brings more than just good looks to the table. It fires full-powered 9mm from a frame designed for close-quarters confidence, with features tailored for sharp performance when conditions go south. With a barrel length of 3.15 inches and an unloaded weight under 16 ounces, it practically disappears in a quality leather holster. The single-action trigger is clean, the aluminum frame keeps things solid, and the recoil is surprisingly tame for something this light. The manual thumb safety and exposed hammer aren't for everyone, but they bring a level of control that appeals to trained shooters who cut their teeth on steel guns. Kimber didn't throw this one together just to tick a box. The Micro 9 holds its own in the deep concealment game and delivers solid accuracy with a smooth, crisp break. For those who want classic feel in a compact frame and aren't just chasing polymer hype, this one rides classy but hits hard. Built like a scaled-down 1911 but packing real 9mm bite, the SIG P938 has earned its stripes in the deep carry world. The P938 carries the weight of experience in a compact, no-nonsense format. With its single-action-only trigger, featherweight frame, and pinpoint handling, it's tuned for everyday carry with zero hesitation. The P938 measures just 5.9 inches in overall length and weighs about 16 ounces, making it a solid candidate for ankle rigs, pocket holsters, or light summer carry. The trigger has that clean break you expect from a single-action setup, and the thumb safety clicks in with satisfying authority. Controls are crisp, the slide feels tight, and recoil management is surprisingly good for such a small frame. Stainless steel slide over an aluminum alloy frame keeps it durable without weighing you down. SIG didn't cut corners with this one. Night sights are standard on most models, and the level of fit and finish screams quality. While it runs with a 6 or 7 round mag, the platform is tight, refined, and carries like a blade, quiet until the moment it matters. If you like your tools compact, all metal, and tuned for business, the P938 gets the job done without fanfare. The Mate MC9 enters the compact scene with full intent and sharp execution. Built with carry in mind and features often found in higher-tier pistols, it makes a bold entrance without gimmicks. Conic brought serious heat with this one. At just over 6 inches in length and packing a 12+1 capacity, it brings full-size energy into a compact footprint. The pistol comes optics-ready, with a crisp, flat-faced trigger that punches well above its size class. The slide serrations are deep and clean, giving you excellent traction even under stress. Ergonomics are dialed in, with a grip texture that balances retention without turning your hands into hamburger. Even with a loaded mag, it maintains great balance and fast handling. Canic's packaging also deserves credit. They include a holster and 2 mags right in the box, which most brands make you pay extra for. When it comes to shooting performance, the Mate MC9 stays flat, cycles clean, and begs to run fast. It carries comfortably and points naturally, even for folks used to bigger guns. Built with tight tolerances and tuned response, the MC9 functions like a pistol meant for serious shooters. Its handling and feedback inspire confidence across every pull and press. For a pistol this compact, it sure acts like it's ready for center stage. There's something reassuring about a company known for rugged shotguns stepping into the pistol game and actually getting it right. Mossberg didn't just toss out a plastic blaster and call it a day. They engineered the MC2SC with features that appeal to serious concealed carriers. This pistol brings 11+1 capacity with flush-fit mags and up to 14+1 with the extended option, all while keeping a slim profile that works for IWB or appendix rigs with zero bulk. The flat-face trigger breaks with clean consistency, and the grip angle feels natural right from the draw. Mossberg added forward and rear slide serrations that grab like teeth, even under sweat or stress. The sights are steel and clear, and it comes optics ready out of the box, which makes it red dot ready without requiring aftermarket cuts or extra steps. Field stripping the MC2SC stays efficient and safe thanks to a takedown system that eliminates the need for trigger interaction. From build quality to practical use, every part of this pistol speaks to utility over flash. For anyone needing a daily carry gun that runs clean and hits on demand, the MC2SC handles business without drawing attention, and that's the point. Built with FN's reputation for battlefield-ready reliability, the FN 503 takes that same bloodline and condenses it into a pistol that's trimmed down for daily carry. This one measures just over 5.9 inches in length and weighs 21 ounces unloaded, lean enough to ride all day, but stout enough to manage recoil when it's time to press the trigger with intent. The 503 runs a single-stack 6+1 or 8+1 mag setup, making it a bit more old-school in capacity, but what it trades in rounds, it returns in confidence. The trigger is one of the smoother striker-fired pulls in this category, consistent, clean, and crisp under stress. Grip texture is well executed, with a deep beaver tail and subtle contouring that keeps your hand locked in place without feeling like you're grabbing a cheese grater. FN didn't overload the frame with extra controls or showpiece fluff. Everything here has purpose, and every line serves concealability. The slide cycle's smooth, the sights pick up fast, and the construction feels solid in hand. For those who value dependability over trends and want a proven sidearm from a combat-tested pedigree, the 503 earns its keep the hard way. The DB9 Gen 4 feels like a pistol designed by someone who carries every day and doesn't want a single extra ounce in their waistband. Coming in at just 11 ounces unloaded and barely 5.7 inches long, this pistol defines minimalism. But stripped down doesn't mean sloppy. Diamondback trimmed the fat, sure, but kept the bite. This microblaster fits anywhere: ankle rigs, deep concealment holsters, even the front pocket if your jeans aren't too tight. It fires 9mm from a 3-inch barrel with no fuss, and while the recoil kicks like a caffeinated mule, it stays controllable with the right grip and stance. The controls remain minimal and sharply defined. Stripped of unnecessary bulk, the design allows instinctive operation under stress and keeps every movement fast and focused. The frame texture keeps it anchored, and the simplicity of the layout plays in its favor when you don't have time to think. The DB9 was designed with one purpose in mind: deliver decisive force in the smallest footprint possible. It doesn't chase range day trophies or luxury features, it commits fully to close-range response. Light in weight, fierce in performance, and purpose-built from the frame up, this pistol focuses entirely on real-world urgency. Beretta didn't stroll into the micro-compact market empty-handed. They brought in the APX A1 carry with a focus on simplicity, control, and modern features baked into a trusted name. At just 19.8 ounces and a slim 0.9-inch profile, this pistol feels like it was made for all-day carry. It slides into a waistband setup without dragging or digging, and it draws fast when it needs to. The trigger on this one stands out, clean take-up with a distinct wall and a nice, crisp break. Beretta also includes an optics-ready slide right out of the box, and that gives this pistol some serious punch in the customization game. The grip texture wraps all the way around and locks the hand in under pressure, while the straight-back recoil impulse makes follow-up shots quick and controlled. The slide serrations are deep and easy to work, and the controls stay low profile without compromising function. The APX A1 carry adapts easily to both iron sights and red dots, delivering a clean and responsive shooting experience. Designed for intuitive use, the pistol integrates seamlessly into everyday routines without requiring extra adjustment or retraining. Carr built the PM9 for seasoned carriers who value simplicity, control, and deep concealment. This is a pistol that's earned its place on the belt of professionals and longtime permit holders who don't chase trends. They chase trust. Weighing in at just 14 ounces with a 3-inch barrel, it stays light without feeling flimsy, and it disappears under a shirt or inside a boot like it was born there. The double-action-only trigger is deliberate and smooth, with a revolver-like pull that delivers confidence under tension. It feels predictable in the best way possible. Each break happens exactly when it should. Recoil is well managed thanks to smart engineering and balance across the slide and frame. The PM9 brings a minimalist, purpose-driven approach that skips trends and stays grounded in practicality. Its streamlined frame, clean-cut slide, and low-profile controls keep the focus exactly where it belongs, on reliability and handling. Every element works in harmony, and performance stays consistent across thousands of draws. For those who measure their gear by what it does, not how it looks, the PM9 keeps showing up and doing its job without missing a beat. Taurus brought the GX4 into the spotlight with a mission: build a micro-compact pistol that hits all the key points without watering anything down. This gun comes in just under 6 inches in total length and weighs around 18.5 ounces, compact enough for appendix carry but still stable during recoil. One of the strongest features is its grip texture. The stippling gives a firm, locked-in feel without chewing up your palm. Paired with a flat-faced trigger that breaks clean and resets fast, this pistol handles follow-up shots with confidence. Capacity lands at 11+1 with the flush mag, with optional extended mags available. Slide serrations are deep and well-spaced, and the low-bore axis helps keep muzzle rise in check. The GX4 stays level under fire and doesn't drift during rapid fire. Right from the box, it presents a complete package. Trigger, grip, and slide geometry are all tuned for daily carry. It runs clean without needing immediate upgrades, making it an efficient choice for shooters who prefer to carry what they train with. Kimber's R7 Mako marks a departure from their 1911 roots, and they came out swinging. This striker-fired, polymer-framed pistol feels modern without losing the signature Kimber refinement. The R7 comes optics-ready with a fully enclosed slide cut, which helps reduce carbon buildup on your dot and keeps things cleaner during longer sessions. With an 11+1 capacity in the flush mag and 13+1 with the extended, it packs serious firepower into a very concealable frame. At just under 20 ounces and roughly 6.2 inches in length, it rides light and sits flat against the body. The grip angle and texture provide positive control, even when hands get slick. Kimber's trigger work on this model is precise: short take-up, crisp break, and a fast reset that feels deliberate. Every edge feels intentional. There's no rattle, no loose fit, and the gun cycles with a solid, confident motion. For shooters who want a carry piece with performance baked in, not added on later, the R7 Mako offers high-end feel with deep conceal capability. Ruger stepped into the micro-compact race with the Max 9, and they didn't hold back on features. This pistol checks off everything a modern carrier expects: optics-ready slide, tritium fiber optic front sight, and up to 12+1 capacity with the extended mag. Even with all that, it keeps dimensions tight and manageable, coming in at just over 6 inches long and about 18.4 ounces unloaded. The grip is molded for control under pressure. Its texture anchors the hand without irritation, even through extended training days. The Max 9's trigger breaks with a clean wall and a quick reset, allowing accurate follow-up shots and tight strings on target. Its internal chassis system contributes to rigidity and smooth cycling, while the slide serrations offer solid purchase from any angle. This gun fits well into the belt line and stays there without fighting you. It draws fast, points naturally, and stays in control even when stress hits. Ruger clearly studied what the market demanded and delivered a platform that covers all the essentials with a build that feels polished from the first rack to the last shot. Smith & Wesson took everything people appreciated about the original Shield and cranked it up with the Shield Plus. This pistol brings extra capacity, up to 13+1 with the extended mag, without bloating its footprint. It still slides into an IWB holster like it belongs there, and its refined grip texture gives the shooter full control without hotspots or shifting under recoil. The trigger redesign is one of the most noticeable upgrades. It delivers a flat face with a crisp break and an intuitive reset that responds well under speed. The bore axis sits low, helping reduce muzzle flip and promoting faster return to target. The front and rear serrations make press checks and slide manipulations fluid. Even with gloves or wet hands, build quality remains tight, with no slop between frame and slide. The Shield Plus runs well on a wide diet of ammo and handles prolonged sessions without any signs of fatigue. For concealed carriers who want a proven platform with modern refinements, this one stands tall among its competitors and shows real staying power in the long game. Springfield came into the micro-compact war with a clear target, and the Hellcat delivered impact on day one. It arrived with a 13+1 capacity, an optics-ready variant, and a size that feels like it was built around the waistband first, then the rest. At just 18.3 ounces and 6 inches long, it carries tight, draws fast, and points with intent. The adaptive grip texture feels soft at rest, but locks into your palm under pressure. That kind of smart material design goes a long way when your grip is slick with sweat or worse. The high undercut and extended beaver tail help control muzzle rise and support a high, repeatable grip. The trigger has a short pull with a tight reset, delivering accuracy at speed without extra effort. Every edge on this pistol looks and feels refined. From the U-dot sights to the slide serrations, every detail supports fast manipulation and real-world control. The Hellcat earned its reputation not through marketing, but through time on the hip, in the holster, and at the ready. Glock approached the 43X with a focus on refinement. Instead of chasing dramatic changes, they streamlined key elements into a slim, reliable frame built for everyday carry. This pistol brings the traditional Glock reliability into a slimmer, more carry-friendly package, with a 10+1 capacity, a compact grip length, and the familiar Glock trigger pull. The 43X became an instant go-to for professionals and first-time carriers alike. The overall length sits just over 6.5 inches, and the frame offers a clean, straight grip that seats naturally without overhang or pinch. It shoots flat, cycles smoothly, and runs well with aftermarket parts and ironclad holster options. Glock's Safe Action system keeps operations simple and consistent, with a consistent brake that's easy to learn and easy to repeat under pressure. Where this pistol shines most is in its balance. It wears light but holds steady during fast strings, making it comfortable enough for daily carry without compromising on control. The finish, ergonomics, and parts compatibility all reinforce why this model has found its way into so many belts and vests across the country. SIG didn't just enter the micro-compact category with the P365, they redefined the entire playbook. Released with a 10+1 capacity and a frame smaller than most 6-shot single stacks, this pistol reset the standard. The P365 brought serious firepower into a true pocket-sized footprint, and it changed how people looked at deep concealment. Weighing just 17.8 ounces and measuring under 6 inches in length, the P365 fits anywhere. Appendix, ankle, deep IWB, and it still shoots like a full-sized sidearm. The trigger delivers a smooth, steady press with a clean break, and the X-Ray 3 night sights stay visible in any lighting. Its modular chassis system allows easy customization, and SIG's grip texture strikes a great balance between traction and comfort. Recoil management feels predictable and smooth, even in rapid fire. From the internals to the controls, every part of the P365 was designed for performance without excess. The P365 claimed its place at the top through real-world performance. Each draw, each press, and each clean cycle under pressure reinforced its reputation among serious carriers. Every pistol on this list proves that size never dictated strength. These compact 9mm machines were forged with a single purpose: be ready when the moment turns ugly. They may ride light, but they fight hard. From the streets to the backwoods, from the waistband to the ankle rig, these tools stay where they belong, close, hidden, and ready to work. What matters isn't the name on the slide. It's the feel when it clears leather. It's the way the trigger responds under stress. It's how the slide returns to battery after recoil, how the sights realign while your heart's pounding. Don't let anyone tell you compact means compromised. These guns weren't built to impress. They were built to endure. If you're carrying steel every day, carry something proven, something purpose-built, something that runs when it counts. Now it's your turn. Drop your pick in the comments and let me know if any of these pistols have earned your trust or left a mark in your own carry journey.